Hey everybody, it's Crystal B, and I'm back to talk to you about May's Gemini New Moon that's going to take place on May 22nd, 2020. And I'm back with another background. I hope you like this one. I've been online a lot this month, and I really wanted to have a little bit of fun. If you saw my last moon video, I had one of Jen Henrikson's really cool full moons in my background, and this one I wanted to have a little bit of a little bit more of a playful or escape artist kind of background, because when I think about the Gemini new moon, it is the perfect kind of scene for people looking to make a great escape. And of course, our idea of a great escape is always going to be different for everybody. Mine, of course, would be somewhere with water. Even though Gemini is not a water sign, it is an air sign. But air likes to flee sometimes, especially Gemini. And, there likely will be some pressures around us with this new moon. And again, don't feel challenged when you hear pressure. Just know that, the planets are continually, especially in 2020, asking us to step outside our comfort zones and also, kind of look at things from new perspectives. Now, the situation with the May new moon is that we're going to have the moon and the sun in Gemini. And Gemini, likes activity. It likes to bounce around. It likes, it likes action. It likes to talk. It likes to play. It likes to run around. It's like a big kid at heart. If you know anybody who has a lot of Gemini, they are very playful. And so you probably will see that. But the situation with this playful new moon is that the moon and the sun is actually going to be in tense waters with Mars. And Mars will have been newly immersed into Pisces. Mid-May is when Mars goes into Pisces. And Mars doesn't look all that great in his Pisces clothes. It's really good for creativity and having fun with Zoom backgrounds like I've been doing. But it's also really good for, getting in touch with inspiration and creative bursts. But it doesn't like to be pressed to do something. It kind of has a lackadaisical feel to it, a more slower kind of feel. And you can imagine if we're starting to get out of our houses in May, there may be a little bit of a, desire to kind of not go so fast, because life kind of slowed down so much that it may be difficult to kind of ramp back up. And that's really evident when I look at the Mars situation, because again, Mars in Pisces is not going to want to go fast. It's going to want to take things on its own time. It's going to be more lax. It's not going to want to go fast. So if you're looking to, kind of immerse out of the gates and hit the ground running super fast, I don't think that that's going to happen for too many of us. I think a lot of us are going to want to, are going to need a little bit of time to really kind of immerse back into the pace of things. And Mars will really be in Pisces until the end of June. So we've got a while with Mars in this, kind of slower paced momentum. And remember, Mars is our action planet. So when he is in a sign that doesn't really engage well with action, or just kind of wants to be more chill, he's not going to really be in tune with us going too fast. So definitely keep that in mind. Some other things that are popping out at me when I look at the story, and again, I'm just looking at the, kind of mock-up that I made in my member horoscopes for you guys. So you can look at what I'm looking at as you listen to this video, if you so choose. But something else that was really, kind of popping out at me is that at this stage now, we definitely have all of the major players retrograde. Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, all officially retrograde now. So again, another type of slowdown. And we also have Venus retrograde now as well. And Venus is the planet of love, the planet of money, the planet of value. And she's going to be touching almost exact Mercury at the time of this new moon. And that's going to, again, we're looking for communications. We want to talk. But because they're in square to Neptune, it's just making things a little bit fuzzy. It's making things not real. It's making, again, there's so much energy in Capricorn this year, 2020, that it's so important for us to operate in reality. But there's going to be a lot of escape tendencies coming out in this new moon picture. So, what are my recommendations as you set your intentions? Well, definitely set them in Gemini style, since at this point we are now in Gemini season. Make a point to be a little extra creative, get in tune with that Mars energy. But Gemini appreciates creativity as well, but it appreciates having fun a little bit more and playing, and it does want to engage. And so with social distancing potentially relaxing a little bit as we get deeper into May, or you being able to see more people, it's not the time to have a massive party, but it is the time to potentially find safe people to kind of engage with, or find ways to play, and just be mindful of that Venus retrograde. Like, it's important to really do something for you and not just for others, because with Mars in Pisces, resentments can build, and you may get angry underneath the surface if something's bothering you, and it may not have a place to kind of come out. So just make sure that you're getting in tune with what it is that you want to do, and not necessarily what somebody else wants to do. And find a place to play, find a place to a healthy escape, a healthy place to potentially. I know I just got word that the parks in my area are opening up, so that makes me so happy. I don't know if I'll be able to find a waterfall, but you never know. So maybe you can do some exploring as well. And there is a lot of pull on nature and just kind of experiencing nature. So that's always a place that you can, kind of tap into some creative energy too. So good luck with all of your Gemini new moon intentions. Take it easy, take it slow. Don't, kind of push too fast, and just kind of go with the, message of going with the flow as you head into the next lunar cycle. All right. It's important to kind of see what area is activated in your chart with this new moon, because it can give you some awareness into what area is going to be prominent over the next several weeks. So that's in your horoscope. And I'm hoping everybody is continuing to stay safe and well, and finding, your peace and grounding as you head along in this wild year. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.